Why do some people sit alone, in a room, and talk to a camera, sharing their deepest thoughts with people they've never met? What's actually happening inside their mind? And more importantly, are you one of them? Why did you start creating? Be honest. Was it for money? For fame? To help people? Or was it something deeper, something inside you that refused to stay silent? Psychology says most creators don't start for external rewards. They start because of one thing: the need to be understood. You had thoughts, emotions, ideas that felt too big to keep inside. And instead of writing them down, you picked up a camera. Now think about this. Why do you keep going, even when nobody is watching? You upload a video and get 0 views. What do you do next? Do you stop, or do you keep going? This is what separates real creators from everyone else. Because real creators are driven by something deeper, not results, but the process itself. If you create because you love it, you will keep going. If you create only for views, you will quit. Now let's talk about something every creator feels, but no one talks about. You post a video, and one negative comment ruins your entire day. Why? Because your content is not just content. It's a part of you. So, when someone says your video is bad, your brain doesn't hear that. It hears, you're bad. That's why it hurts, more than it should. And then comes consistency. You start with energy, with excitement, with a vision, and then, one day, you just stop. Not because you're lazy, but because you're exhausted. You expected thousands, but got 50. You expected growth, but got silence. And your mind asks, what is the point? But then, something small happens. One message, one comment. One person says, your video helped me. And suddenly, it feels worth it again. But the journey doesn't get easier. It gets more complicated. You start comparing yourself to people doing better than you. More views, more subscribers, more growth. And no matter how far you come, someone is always ahead. So you check your stats again and again and again. Without realizing, you're stuck in a loop, a dopamine loop. The same kind. That traps the audience. The only difference is, you're not just consuming it, you're living inside it. And then comes the strangest part. You speak to thousands of people, but you sit alone. You build a community, but still feel disconnected. This is the paradox of creating. But here's the truth. If you feel a pull toward creating, if your ideas won't leave you alone, if you feel more like yourself when you're making something, then you already have what most people don't: a reason. And that reason is stronger than motivation, stronger than views, stronger than doubt. So keep going, even when it's slow, even when it's silent, even when it feels pointless. Because the world needs what only you can create. Subscribe to the Echo Mind for psychology that helps you understand yourself. And share this with someone who needs to hear it today.